Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Pereira steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, the UFC is the leader in combat sports because they put the fights that fans want to see together. To that end, they have locked the door behind Khamzat Chimaev and Poatan Alex Pereira.
You know, when Alex Pereira was the champion, Khamzat spoke about him being able to dominate him. Now he has the opportunity to prove that. Pereira is a monster. He has tremendous striking, and he has a championship mentality now after wearing that championship, after wearing that title. It'll be on Chimaev, though, to remind him right away that he cannot compete with this skill set.
Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success. Separation from his clinch position.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch in the clinch.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. And they separate.
Beautiful kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Nice straight punch.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, nice straight punch there by Pereira. Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts and he finally has secured one. He passes the half. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Chimaev.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish,
oh, how good is that as he gets out?
that is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Round two coming up next.
Aí, senta aí, respira pra mim. Respira, tem no nariz. Aí, muito bom. Take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath. That's right. Toma água.
All right, so leg kicks on leg kicks, the big storyline in that round. DC, take us through the replay, man.
Yeah, he was, I mean, what a display of high-level striking. What a display of getting the leg to the target very, very quick. So quick that your opponent cannot react. Great job.
Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. Didn't see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes.
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Big elbow there, lands. Immediately gets the underhook. Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, big elbow. Switch knee lands to the body.
Oh, huge knee to the head. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well done.
Big strike lands. Now he is trying to chase down everything.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, just a nasty leg kick now. Remember, that's going to finish.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, getting his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. 20 seconds to go, round 2.
Beautiful job by the champion.
By now they separate. Round 3 next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Let's get out there, and I want you to put this guy on his back.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Effective strike there by Chimaev.
Great entry and timing on that takedown. He beat his opponent from the start. Look for him now to secure the position and then advance to what's next.
Keep that top position and work your elbows.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Khamzat Chimaev.
Like that.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are arm triangle attempts here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
His arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard, drop his chest, and get the finish. He's got it locked in.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the...
Chimaev's now looking for a Darce choke.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, he's out. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You can see them coming a mile away.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and Brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really...
He's in real trouble now. Gets back to his feet.
Nice shot there by the champ. Jab is on point right now.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Pereira's kick to the body. That one blocked by the defense. Whipped on the uppercut there. Pereira's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's got the choke. It's tight. It's tight.
Oh, he's out. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Very good, very good. That's awesome.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Changing the position.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot. Got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Nice punch by Khamzat Chimaev. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Beautiful.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by Chimaev. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, come on, that's got to be it. Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. Big right hook there by the champ.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue. Great ground and pound by this man. He's got to be careful here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Chimaev's back in full mount. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Chimaev's trying for a submission here.
What a tight armbar. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Final seconds of this fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, so off the record, you'd like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight champion. Congratulations, Arnold.
It makes you feel like you know what you're talking about, when in reality you don't. But this guy makes me feel like a professional because it's hard to bet against him. Congratulations once again, champ.
Too humble, champ. Just too humble.